In this life, you need to be wise. Hello, welcome. My name is Simbihawt, and I'm helping you understand a lot of Afrobeats and Nigerian songs that are out. Now, really quick, only the songwriter knows the true meaning of a song since they wrote it. However, I'm here to help out with some of the slang, the pidgin English, and the Yoruba language that they will use in the song. Basquiat, in the 1980s, he was an artist that he had a big rise to fame. He used to draw a lot of like abstract paintings about rich versus poor, just a lot of different things, and you guys can look into it. And I know Jay-Z some years ago bought one of his paintings for like $5 million. Another one of his paintings went out for $110 million. So essentially, Asake is saying, listen, he's a work of art like Basquiat. His sound is profound. He's good at what he does. All right, let's get started. So Asake starts off with 2324, Shebi, I tell them before. Now, Shebi is Yoruba, and it's didn't I tell them before? Make them stop to is pidgin English, that they should stop to de fenufo. Fenufo is fi enu, like to use, enu is mouth, and it means using your mouth, and then fall is for something to break. But what that really means is, listen, didn't I tell them before that they shouldn't use their mouth to say nonsense? Don't use your mouth to speak negativity. Don't use your mouth to give people curses. Like, don't just speak on anyone anyhow, because you never know what can happen. Now, he tells us why, because she laye, aye is life, and then yi is this life. So he's saying, because in this life, iwa is you, and then gbon is to be wise. So he's saying, in this life, you need to be wise, because ide turn means it turns, life turns. So imagine you're speaking to someone negatively, or you're abusing someone with your words or cursing them. He's like, don't do that. Be wise, because this life turns. The person that you think is a low life, or they have nothing going for themselves, that person tomorrow can be your boss. That person tomorrow can be a billionaire, a millionaire. So he's saying, listen, be wise. Like, just focus on your own life, because life turns. What's good today can be bad tomorrow. What's bad today can be good tomorrow. So he says life turns like a revolver mag 44. And I believe like revolver, this is a gun that if, I think like if you turn it, well, to shoot, I guess, or to have a bullet, you need to revolve it around and shoot. So he's just saying life turns like a revolver gun. Oluwa is God or Lord. So he's like, tell me what the Lord can't do. Like, tell me what God can't handle. The answer is nothing. Like, God is, supreme. God has Asake's back. So Asake is like, because of that, he doesn't skedaddle. Skedaddle is the idea that you run away or something, or you run out of somewhere. So Asake is like, listen, he stands 10 toes down because God is on his side. Jeng Badu. Now, Igbadu means enjoyment. So he's saying, what this says is like, the person that allows someone else to enjoy will also enjoy. So imagine if I allow someone to enjoy their life and I focus in my own life, I have time to focus on what I need to do, and I will live my life well. But if you're the person that's always looking at other people's lives, gossiping, running around to spew lies and rumors and all that, you won't enjoy. So Asake is like, listen, for you to enjoy, allow people to enjoy, leave people alone. And then he's like, but if you decide not to do that, boya koturn candle. Now, he's telling that person, turn on a candle. Now, in Nigeria, if you tell someone, if someone's jobless, they have nothing to do, it's just like, go and put on a candle and just watch the candle. And we all know nothing happens when you watch a candle. Like, it will just burn, burn, burn. So what Asake is saying, listen, if you have nothing else to do, if you don't let other people enjoy their life, go and use your time to just go and look at a candle, since you have nothing else better to do. And then he's saying, them small, people are small. They're irrelevant, like Shata Bandu. And this is a Ghanaian entertainer, and he's a dwarf, he's short. So that's why Asake is just saying, The people who don't let people enjoy their life, that igbadun, that they're small people, they're irrelevant. Walking poetry. Poetry is like when you write down, you speak words, you're good in music. So Asake is just saying, listen, he's a walking poetry. He is greater. He's a work of art like Basquiat. And I mentioned to you guys that Basquiat was known for his paintings. His rise of fame was wonderful. People sought him out. And even to today, even though he passed away, his paintings are still being sold. Not in Nigeria. If they're using it in Pidgin English, it does not mean no. It means it's Pidgin English, and it means it is. Basquiat is Hausa. This is another language in Yoruba. Another language in Nigeria. Very different from Yoruba language, and that means like truth. But a lot of times people use it for like well-being, like, you know, the good in life. So he's saying that he's looking for Basquiat, the like well-being. Owo is money, that's Yoruba, and Alafia is Yoruba, and it means peace. And then Lawanwa, that means us, we're looking for, and he doesn't have time for drama. And again, he's just like, listen, my music is good as a Basquiat. He's comparing him there. He's like, it's good. It's the best of the best. And then again, he's focused on his music. He's focused on the good things of life. He's focused on success and riches. He doesn't have time for drama. He doesn't have time for the talking, the blogs, and all of that. El Chapo, this is a drug lord that's known. However, he just signifies like a boss position. Like, you know, he's a big guy. He's in charge. And then Emini, that voice in the background, is like, that's who I am. Ebenezer Obey, the commander. This is a Nigerian musician who was really big in the juju music genre in Nigeria some years ago. And then also as well, Capone. This is also someone that just signifies, he's like the Italian kind of mafia kind of person. And they're always like having this like, you know, manly big characteristic. So Asake is saying that's who he is. And then Capo di tutti, that's some Italian that means boss of all bosses. So Asake is saying, listen, that's who I am. In my music and how I do things, I'm that guy. I'm truly who I say I am. I'm on one. When you say that, it's just an expression to say like, I'm on my grind. I'm doing what I need to do. And then Wanderi Ginger is like, they've never seen this, or they've seen this kind of ginger. Ginger is slang in Nigeria, and it just means like, when you spice something up in a good way, or I make people feel good, I make things lively. And he's like, listen, I am guilty because my swag kills. Like he's his fashion, how he carries himself is good. And then he's like, I'm not going to appeal it. Like he's not going, you know, you guys, if someone's guilty, they have to appeal in court. He's like, nah, I don't need to, because I really do kill with my swag. And he's like, I know it's hard to swallow the pill. I know it's hard for people to admit that he's who he says he is. And then Rakim, Wakil, all of them, he's just saying, I don't know who those people are, but to me it sounds like he's just telling, listen, the people you know, tell all of them, this is who I am. And he's like, shout out to my mom, his, you know, you guys know a child and their mother. He's like, she's his queen. She supports him, you know, he loves her. And then Sphinx, this is usually like to describe some kind of mysterious person. So again, he's just honoring and praising his mom there. Ogbo is do your hair, and then Talo Bomogo. Talo is to, Bomo is to give birth to a child, and then Go is fool. So Asake is like, whoa, who gave birth to a fool? And then he's like, Tani Wugo, like who is a fool? Ton Wubo. Wu is like something is swell or is big. And then he's saying this like maybe someone came around and he's like, whoa, who is this fool? Who gave birth to this person that is feeling all big? Maybe they're proud. Maybe they came to their area and is feeling themselves. And then he says, Amako is that we will teach them. So it's the idea that, listen, you know, someone maybe came to his area or came somewhere that's feeling themselves, doing anyhow, treating people all left, right kind of nonsense. And he's like, we're going to teach this person. We're going to deal with them and let them know you can't do this here. don't mess up. And then he says oloko omoko. So oko is farm. So he's saying you have a farm, and then oko, this is, if you guys know a hoe in a farm, like you use to make the ridges. So he's saying you have a farm and you know how to cultivate it. What that really is saying is, listen, you have a talent, you know how to use it well. And then he says, Woni Iroko, that is not, Iro is a lie. And he's like, people are saying, it's not a lie. And then he says that this is the, Asake is like, a mini, that means me. I'm the person that they're using to Yongo. Like, Asake is just saying, listen, he has a talent, he knows how to use it well, and that people are like, it's not a lie. This guy, he knows what he's doing, and that people use him for Yongo to be proud. So if you guys remember in 230, Asake has said that, you know, he's the, what did he say? He said, he dasho be for my country. So it's the idea that like Asake is like, people are proud of him. Their pride is in Asake. All Eyes on Me like Tupac. Tupac, he sang, he was an artist that passed away, and he had an album called All Eyes on Me. So Asake is just saying, listen, everybody is on him. He's a bad guy. He's a good guy. And then that you go feel him is like, you will feel his music. You will feel Ashake's presence when he's around, like Kolos to drag. Kolos is just like some substances, drug substances and stuff that they take, people take, and that's like the slang that they use in Nigeria. So 2 drags is like taking 2 drags of like maybe marijuana or this Kolos thing. So he's like, listen, you will feel Asake when he sings, when you listen to his music, when he's around like marijuana, like Kolos, like you're taking some kind of substance in a way. I'm a cool cat. He's a cool person. This is some slang. And then he's saying, he know de buga. Buga is when you're like this. And I've said it in many songs, but if you guys know Kiss Daniel, when he says, oh, lo, 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 oh, lo, 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 buga, let me, you know, that song. And it's the idea that you're feeling yourself. And Asake is like, no, he's not. Or it's the idea that you're feeling yourself too much sometimes. So he's like, Asake is like, listen, I don't do that. I'm not too proud, that I'm calm. Like he's relaxed. He's a chill guy. And that you can't even catch his wave. You can't catch who he is like a do-rag. Now, do-rag, I don't know if it's still out. It's probably still out now, but it's something that guys used to wear on their hair. They will tie to make their hair have waves and spins. So he's like, listen, you can't catch me like a do-rag. Studying Asake is an honor. He's worthy to be studied. He's worthy for people to focus on and learn, like, how did Asake do this from here? And then Jeonla is Yoruba, and it means like continue eating. So he's saying continue learning about him, continue researching and studying. And then he says he gets many pages like Songs of Solomon, which is when you're learning about Asake, he's saying there's a lot to research, there's a lot to study. He has a lot of pages, and like Songs of Solomon, which is a chapter in the Bible. So similarly, as you'll be flipping through Songs of Solomon, you'll be doing the same when you're learning about who Asake is, how he did what he did. Now, Allah means wealth, and then Anobi Muhammad, that's some Arabic there. And he's just saying, by the grace of Prophet Muhammad, Koniwale, that's Yoruba, and it's like, it will not reach the ground. Lai is like, he will never reach the ground. Like he will never be belittled. He will never amount to anything. Like he will always be high and mighty. And then he says, till we reach Al-Jannah. Al-Jannah is also Arabic, and it means paradise. So Asake is like, listen, he will never in this life be on the ground. He will never be zero. All right, and that's pretty much the end of the song. Let me know what you guys think. If you got any other meaning from the song, please let me know. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you can be up to date with my latest videos. Thank you. Take care. God bless. I'm in love.